HotxXMagOnlineRadio. Originated in Pittsburgh, PA. Turn up. We help promote music, artists, and businesses.
Hi guys, I'm young Tristan. Follow my mom and best mom and follow her on Facebook. HotxXMagOnlineRadio.
We coming out with that new swag.
Let's go. Let's go. What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Tara J with HotxMag Online Radio. Okay. We live tonight and we got a special guest coming up live. I don't think y'all ready for this one, though, okay? Like, I don't think y'all ready, okay? Listen, if you're tuning in right now, I need you to comment down below what city you tuning in from or what city you representing, okay? And let them know where you at right now tuning in. We can see a lot of people in the comments right now tuning in. Shout out to Millie and Couture. What's good? What's good? Shout out to Mama YNC. Okay. Hey, girl. Listen, tonight's show is definitely about to be lit. We got some dope music from our special guest. Plus, we have 2 singles from Add It Up. Mr. Add It Up. Okay. He finna add up these numbers real quick. Okay. I'm so excited. So I ain't gonna do too much talking. We about to get into this music video by our special guest. And make sure y'all tune in, turn up your phones, turn up your speakers. We finna get lit.
Then I'm glad you can make it. I'm glad I can make it too. What you can do? Think about how we get a ball in the shot.
Who is it?
The way you stand in my eyes, with your hands sitting on my thighs, listening to you talk good music. Can I make you mine? No need to rush, baby, take your time. Don't mean to blush, babe, but you give me butterflies. Yeah, you give me butterflies and chills running down my spine, and I'm losing my mind. The way I've been feeling, I don't wanna waste no more time. Remember all those days I would stay up late, crying, getting played. And I guess it's my loyalty to blame. Cross your heart, you won't do me the same. I remember all those days I would stay up late, crying, getting played. And I guess it's my loyalty to blame. Cross your heart, you won't do me the same. But you give me butterflies. Yeah, you give me butterflies and chills running down my spine, and I'm losing my mind. The way I've been feeling,
Oh, you so crazy. What is you doing? You a good actor, boy, I tell you.
Could it be your touch, your fit? I don't know what it is. Maybe your eyes, your lips. Ooh, give me a kiss. I'm just kidding, huh? But the girl is what you're feeling, huh? Can you respect my way of living, huh? Meaning I bend the rules, shift and move. Can you get with the groove? If not, you lose. If it ain't about us, then it ain't about you. I'm still digging on your vibe. I'm just speaking my truth. I'm just speaking my truth. Yeah, you give me butterflies. I'm still digging on your vibe. I'm just speaking my truth. give me butterflies. I remember all those days. I would stay up late, crying, getting played. And I guess it's my loyalty to blame. Cross your heart, you won't do me the same. But you give me butterflies. Yeah, you give me butterflies and chills running down my spine, and I'm losing my mind. The way I've been feeling, I don't wanna waste no more time.
Let's get it popping. Okay. I know y'all seen that music video. So listen, y'all already know what she working with. Okay. Y'all already know what she working with based off that music video. Listen, while I'm waiting for a special guest, what I'm gonna do is talk about the music video. I thought the music video was super dope, super creative. I like the storyline of the music video. Girl, I think that your look, it looks amazing. Especially as an artist, you have your own unique look. And I really liked the music video. Like, it was super dope. So I know y'all can't wait to meet our special guest. Y'all seen her, y'all seen her music video, y'all heard her talent. So we about to take a quick break. And then when we come right back, I'm gonna bring her last. Stay tuned. Let's go. We back. That was quick, right? So without further ado, let's bring our special guest up. What's good? What's good?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey, let the people
How
know
you
who you
doing?
talking to.
You talking to your girl Ezra Bankz. You know what I'm saying? Out here in the Bay right now. I'm at work and stuff, but you know I had to make it. I had to make it work.
Period. Now listen, I hear your accent. Where you from?
New York.
Okay, New York in the building. That is super dope. So we just heard your music video called Butterflies and seen the visual. That visual was crazy.
Yeah.
What
Yes,
made
ma'am.
you seriously, like what made you come up with that?
That was actually based on like my actual life. You know, like I was going through a situation. You know, and you know I had to up and leave, and I had to do it like at an instant to where you know like nobody really knew, nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just up and left. But I'm doing better now. I'm doing great actually.
Wow. Well,
So
that is
that's where
amazing.
the song come from.
Wow. Well, that is super amazing. And we can see that you're doing just fine right now. Okay. So, give the people a little bit background behind you as an artist. How did you first get started making music?
Um, so my stepdad he used to like DJ and stuff, but only in the house. Like he will only do it like in the house with us, and that's kind of like how I fell in love with it. You know, I still remember the day, like not the day, but I remember when I fell in love with hip hop for the first time. And that was when Bone Thugs and Harmony dropped Crossroads. Like after that, it was over. Like I just became a fan. Like that's still my favorite song to this day.
Absolutely. That's legendary.
I love, I love music now. You know, but yeah.
For sure. Now, when it comes to music, I love when I interview music artists because I like to ask not even what, but who motivates you in the mainstream? And a lot of people say Nicki, Megan. No offense to Megan, but you just came out. But when it comes to the mainstream, who would you say you look up to?
Like the mainstream right now, or like ever.
Just ever.
Oh, I like a lot of artists. I always like the Locks. Um, anything the Rough Riders did. Uh, Jay-Z. Like artists like that. I never really been a fan of like the sexual type music,
Yeah. And there's nothing
but
wrong with that.
no, there's not. I had to like, bring the sexuality out on this CD. So yeah, you know.
And I'm glad that you actually touched on that because I used to do music and that was the hardest part for me because I'm like you, I really wasn't a sexual type of person. So it was really hard to try to be more, revealing because that's what the game want at the end of the day. So
Right.
how as a music artist for yourself did you get over that like block of not wanting and anxiety of not wanting to do that?
Basically everybody telling me like I needed to be more sexy, sex sells, stuff like that. So it was just like, okay. Yeah.
Absolutely. So would you say that now where you are in your career, would you say you agree with them that sex does sell?
No, I still don't agree with that statement, but that's what they broadcasting, so how is it not gonna sell? That's what's everywhere, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's
Times have
true.
changed for sure.
Okay, she said, "Whatever, just throw me that bag." Listen, I feel that, man. Look at you. You doing an interview. Your hair still on fleek though.
Oh my god, I didn't even get time to do my edges though, but they did though. It's alright.
Girl, your edges look better than when I try to do them. I don't know what I be doing.
Uh,
For real. So, when it comes to hip hop, where you're from, New York, how would you express or explain hip hop in New York?
oh man, it just music period. Just music period is just like all over the place. Like you can't go somewhere, in New York where they're not playing music. Maybe now not because of all this COVID stuff, but like before, it was really different. Like there was just a vibe everywhere you went. So it's kind of hard not to fall in love with music when you're in that atmosphere all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, because I'm from Pittsburgh. So, Pittsburgh isn't really, I guess, on the map, what they say when it comes to music, but New York is one of the cities that are on the map for, music. So, would you say it was hard as a female artist upcoming, with your music in New York since there's so many greats from New York? Or would you say it's just like any other city?
I mean, I just feel. I mean, I really never look at stuff like that. Like you know, certain artists want to deal with another artist that moves a certain way. You just got to find what works for you and just go with it. You know.
Absolutely. And I agree with you. I feel like, and I said that earlier on my Facebook post that, marketing and promotion is key, especially in the music and entertainment business, but also confidence and minding your own business also gets you far in the business too.
Exactly.
So, let's take a little dodge more back in time. When it comes to growing up, do you have other siblings that do music as well?
No, I'm actually the only one in my family that does it.
Okay, so you the superstar. That's what's up. So, how would you explain when you first told your family that this is what you wanted to do and they saw you perform for the first time?
um. Well, I don't think they ever really took me serious till I started recording, and then like everybody was just like going crazy, like, "Oh man, she's nice." Then that kind of like changed everybody's perception. Like my family is behind me 100%. They still believe in me and everything. So I mean, they great. I love their support. I appreciate every single one of them. Yeah.
Absolutely. So listen, support comes a long way. And I tell a lot of music artists that, it's more than just booking shows and recording in a studio. It's also about building your fan base and also having your family behind you. And that's really important.
Yeah, I always try to tell them like, listen, all you have to do is share, like, and comment my stuff. Like, you don't have to pay for nothing, you don't have to buy nothing. Just share my stuff so other people can see it. Because my friends list is different than your friends list, and their friends list is different than mine. So that's a different audience that you're putting it out in front of.
Absolutely. And I definitely agree with you when it comes to that because a lot of people in my city in Pittsburgh, our city for the people who's tuning in, it's not just my city, but in our city, they feel that way. They feel like, well, because Pittsburgh's so small, we all know each other. It doesn't matter whether you support and share, but it really does because you can have just two people different off of your friends list. But guess what? I want them to listen to me.
Basically.
Yeah.
Not even I want them to listen to me, but here, put it out there. They might want to listen to me, They might like what they hear. You never know, so. But that be the main
Absolutely.
thing, I always be seeing like even it's like some friends, you know what I'm saying? Like they always share everybody else stuff that's celebrities, and then I be like, I be posting and posting and posting. You know, I don't even get a like.
Don't
You
that
know, so
suck?
how much you believe in me, huh?
Okay, like for
Right.
real. Listen. So, one thing that I like, again, I like your style. I like just your creativity, especially in your music video. And it takes a lot to cover something that you personally been through. Not only because it's just hard, but also because you're projecting this to the world. So,
Right.
when you dropped that music video, how was the responses that you got when you dropped it?
Everybody was just so blown away by just how it starts off, and mainly the part like where I look at the camera and I start talking to the camera while all that is going on. People were just blown by that part. But like at first I was just doing it because that was an experience that I went through. And then they kind of like try to like they were telling me to mark it off and like, oh, you should just, you know, voice your opinion on domestic violence. And that wasn't the angle that I was trying to take. I was like, no, I wasn't doing this to, you know, get these people to side with me. Like I was doing it because, this is really what I went through, you know?
Yeah. But
So
you know what? I am glad that people view it as you're standing up for people with domestic violence a little bit, because I feel like that's a topic that does need to be touched on. And it's not that people who went through that don't want to, they don't know how to. So I definitely commend you for your strength for even putting a video together, because I never personally been through a domestic violence situation technically, but I kind of just relate in general. Like I don't know about y'all who are listening, but when you go through things, regardless on what it is, it's like you're zoning out, but you're really talking in your head at the same time.
yeah,
So when it came to your video, it could really go towards domestic violence, but also other issues people suffer from. And I really, really love your music video. And I want to say thank you for putting that out, because a lot of us did need to see that and wanted to see that.
yeah.
So, speaking of wanting to see, I know a lot of people after that video want to hear and see more from you. So, what do you have coming up in 2021?
Well, I just dropped my Project Loyalty. It's everywhere. I just dropped it October 4th, so I've been working on just promoting it and putting it out there. It's a different variety of music, so yeah, that's what I did. Now I'm working on the visuals.
That is dope. And I want to say huge congratulations to you for winning the Artist of the Month for Europe and ENT. So, congrats.
Yeah, I know, that was so dope. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I remember when he first posted it and I looked at it, I was like, yo, she looked dope before even hearing your sound. So when I heard your sound, I'm like, yo, she's really dope though.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So, you mentioned about that project. Where did that title come from for the project?
Um, well, me, I consider myself a very loyal person. Once I bring you into my circumference, so it's like, everything and everyone involved, like that's who I've been messing like with when I since I came to Florida. I kept everything right there with the same people that I started with. We don't run with each other, but I respect them enough to give them and just everything. Everything is just like, loyalty is everything. And it's like this generation have forgot what that is, or they don't know the definition, and it's just like, so that's where it came from, Project Loyalty.
I like that. And I definitely agree. People definitely don't know what it means to be loyal anymore. But I'm really excited to hear the project because one, I like the title. So I already know you're about to come with it with the singles.
Yeah.
So that
Um,
song that you put out, is that going to be the Butterfly song? Is that going to be on there as well?
yeah, that is on the that's on Project Loyalty.
Yes, I'm excited. Oh man. Okay. So
Yeah,
how
you
many
can find it anywhere, whatever app you use, YouTube, Spotify, whatever you use, it's all there. Apple, everywhere.
That is dope. So, as a music artist, I gotta ask, because if not, the fans and the supporters are gonna kill me. They want to know, as a music artist, especially as a female music artist, do you plan on staying independent and rocking your own brand and name, or do you plan on getting signed very soon?
I'm gonna try to stay independent. I would rather stay independent. Um, It's just I do want to get signed though. I don't know. I just got to see what it's looking like when it happens. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, like I don't always say money talks, but it does, especially in that situation.
Yeah.
Because when you sign, you're putting a lot of things in stake, in stake.
Hmm.
And that's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's a different level of dedication that you have to have when it comes to being. There's a lot of do's and don'ts, and yeah, you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, as a female music artist, if let's say somebody reached out to you today, tomorrow, next year, whenever, and they said to you, what would your recommendation or advice be to me if I wanted to start a music career? What would you say?
I would say let the music come from your heart. Don't not let nobody change you. Don't let them make you do something you don't want to do. Just follow your dream. Ain't nobody gonna believe in you more than you believe in yourself. So if you don't believe in yourself, they ain't gonna believe you either. So. Mhm.
Absolutely. I definitely agree. And like I said, I used to do music as well. And I had to get myself to that point, because when you first start music, of course, you find the love for it, but you also think that people are automatically going to like or share because you see them do it to other people, but
Right.
it's not
It
that
don't
at
work like
all.
that at all. It don't
At
work like
all.
that at all. Yeah.
Seriously. And I'm gonna be completely honest, and you may even agree with this. If you are a music artist, male or female, and you're getting in the game for likes and shares and clout and pretty, in other words, you're doing it for the wrong reason and you probably won't last too long.
Right.
Because, I feel like the love for music is what keeps you going, whether
Right.
you have one like, two likes, zero likes, or whatever it is.
Mhm. See,
So
I had put my project out for free and on all the other platforms, because it was just like, okay, if you don't want to pay for it, at least listen to it. Just listen to it, so that way, because you might like it. You never know, So, you know, you know.
absolutely. So, you got the project coming up, you got dope videos out. Where can people follow you on social media if they want to check out more of your music?
You can find me anywhere under Ezra Bankz, EZRABANKZ, and that's literally anywhere. So Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, wherever you want to go.
Super dope. So, right now, are you managing yourself or do you actually have a manager?
Nah, I just move on my own intuitions. But I actually, I learned over the years. So, I took everything that I know and I used it towards myself and doing it myself now. So it was kind of different. Like I was able to really pull it all the way off. So on
And
my
that's
own.
dope. Yeah, and that's dope. And honestly, I'm going to clap it up for you because that is what more artists should do, male or female, because you have to learn the game yourself so that you can know when you're being played and when you're not being played.
Right. And
Because,
don't it helps too to invest in yourself because the more hands you got in the pot, that's the more that's taken. And trust me, you're gonna be the last one to eat, because their hands go first. So it's best to just if you have to pay the $200-300, just do it, no matter how long it takes. If it takes you a whole month to save up $200-300, do it on time. Because
absolutely.
you'll get a $1 million contract and have to pay out 700,000. Then what?
Okay, no, but for real, listen, everybody, if you're a music artist, I encourage you to start a savings account just for your career because one, music and entertainment is not cheap. At all. And like she said, I mean, everybody's situation is different and it doesn't make you less than the next person. It just means that maybe you got to put more work in, but that's only going to make you stronger at the end.
Right.
So,
Now, if people like really being for real and trying to bring you around around the right people, then that's different. But having everybody putting money in, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, they all expecting a payout. They all expecting a payout. You know, you find very few that is not like that, and they really want to see you win.
absolutely. And those same ones, they're still together till
Right.
today.
Right.
So, before we go, we got 2 more songs from you tonight. Let the people know the 2 songs we'll be playing tonight.
All right, so the first one is gonna be Mercy. It's featuring a Tampa Bay artist by the name of Tebe. So Mercy was generated. I really liked the song Shy Guy. I don't really like the pretty boys and stuff like that. So, I've been liking that song since I was younger. So I had a really good producer, chop it up and do what he do. He go by the name of Jib Faye out here in Florida. And yeah, and then, we did it. You know what I'm saying? So I really like this song.
So, yes, I'm super excited. So, for the people who are tuning in, let them know some special shout outs that you got tonight.
I want to shout out everybody that helped me along the way, you know what I'm saying? My mom, my family, everybody, my friends, everybody on the project, FTI Rod, Prophet, Tebe, Jip for making the beats, everybody that I went to, Grand Bay, Glass House, all the studios that I went to, Sweet 16, yeah, I got a lot of shout outs now.
She said we're gonna be here all night.
Right. Nah, we're not gonna be here all night. I think that was about it. My homie B Empire, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, and I want to say shout out to all of them as well, because like I said, support goes a long way and it keeps, the music artists motivated. And I can tell that you're very motivated, very serious about what you do, love what you do. And honestly, I love what you do. And I hope that you continue, because you're on to some great things.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And I appreciate you coming live on the show. We're getting ready to get into your 2 new singles. So hopefully you stay tuned in.
All right.
Yes, let's go, y'all. Y'all still tuned in to HotxXMag Online Radio. Huge shout out to our special guest tonight. I really do appreciate you coming live on the show, because like I told you, all of us that are doing it and have been doing it does not make it better than the ones who also have been doing it or getting started. So everybody who tuned in really means a lot to me. She means a lot to me for coming live on the show. Again, huge congratulations again for winning the Yerpy ENT Artist of the Month. I'm looking forward to see who's winning the next one. Y'all, we about to get into this music though and turn up. Okay, because y'all know what time it is. Make sure that y'all click that like button. Make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube at HotxXMagOnlineRadio. Okay, let's turn all the way up. Let's get it. That's what I want, yeah. You know what I want, yeah.
Mercy, mercy, mercy. I met him at a party, and he was looking sexy, sexy, sexy. He be like, follow me, follow me, follow me. And be like, mercy, mercy, mercy. Then say he wanna party, 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 but I know he wanna sex me, sex me, sex me. What's good, boo? Got something you wanna say? Well, let it hit, cause I might be feeling the same. They call me Pretty Pink Pete, but you can call me Ez or Miss Banks, cause I'm always getting to a bag. However, in search of who gon' ride through whatever, it's better knowing you got a key to their heart, path to their soul. If shit go down and they won't even fold, but you cute ones, rather these hoes. Not the type of time I'm on, but we can party all night long. I'll be your homie, shoot a friend, bring a couple party girls. Yeah, you look good, I must say, but it's loyalty first before anything. Mercy, mercy, mercy. I met him at a party, and he was looking sexy, sexy, sexy. He be like, follow me, follow me, follow me. And be like, mercy, mercy, mercy. Then say he wanna party, 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 but I know he wanna sex me, sex me, sex me.
Look, I made lil' baby holler mercy, mercy. Rodeo, she wrote that dick Kentucky dirt. Street nigga, I'm on hand and purchase. I hit her once, I'm out the door, Riva Dirty. Scared, look, that's just how I'm living. I'd rather take some business, baby, I've been on a mission. I ran me up some digits, mama, I just want the millions. Can't talk to me crazy, nigga, I ain't no regular civilian. Nigga, you trippin', I've been in the bank. Casamigo shots, what you drank. What I'm blowing on good, even though it stank. Big dog status, nigga, he ain't got no rank. Look, they call me Tay-Bay. I'm with Eds, made a bust it like an AK. Let's make a sex tape, Kim K, Ray J. I heard you got a man, tell that nigga vacate. Yeah.
I just want somebody who's not loving everybody. Go and kiss all of my body. It's for you and not nobody else. Mercy, mercy, mercy. I met him at a party, now he wanna sex me. I just want somebody who's not loving everybody. Go and kiss all of my body. It's for you and not nobody else.
Let's get it. Let's get into this next one. Stay tuned in. Let's go.
Have my dog wipe your nose like it's sneezing, jet slime. See the shit going up, now they need a decline. They say silence is golden, don't speak when I'm vibing. Hey. Ooh. Take off out this world like the Nebuchadnezzar on extraterrestrial. They be doing too much, but ain't doing enough. Yeah, apply some more pressure. Ooh, I'm going extra. Got my money on me, big bang like on Ezra. 1 foot on that nigga, other foot on the pedal. I can't put all my trust in no bank with my debt. We gon' stuff up the mattress and fill up the dressers. If it's up, that what's up. Try to text my little shooter around back with that K up in here. From the land of the fees, the home of the slaves. Had to take what I want, Tampa Bay Buccaneer. I'm a pirate, conducting my business discreetly and private. I'm having my way up in here. Shit surprising, tough as a bitch till they meet me in private. Yeah, I bet they won't play tough in here. Won't style and fire the cannons, cause these niggas wild. From out of that water too deep to be died. They just slightly distorted, I need me to drive. Just pray I don't crash on speed and slide. Pop out with her, trying to see who you side. You can't pop my sneaks, they gon' need some new sides. I said chances, the odds to get even with time. Hey, dance like cops, like Shine State, my city, the trigger. I'm a breast and we slide through the city with trigger. TEA shit, the elite with them niggas. Nothing bigger, this shit getting bigger and bigger. Ready to die like I'm bigger. You be way too busy pretending. Forgot to stay busy. Really was stuck and ain't watch too much Disney. Big dog call that white girl McQuire like this.
Get rich or die, try feeling like 50. Taking mad shots, but ain't none of them hitting. Niggas love as it don't matter what city. Flow raw, pretty faces and big gold biddies. I like them nasty, gangsta and minds. Fuck what you driving, fuck if you fine. Knowing you loyal excites me the most. Let you come down my throat like I'm driving a boat. Felt like a prophet, cause I had the prophecy. Duffel bag money like I hit the lottery. Handful of keys like I had me some property. My mama was proud of me. Open my eyes, it's a no surprise. I'm back where I started, I gotta go harder for me and mine. All these niggas that take if you let them. If you see that they fake, then just dead them. Around slithering snakes is the move for mistakes. So the hating shit, that's just the devil. Say, why are you all in my business? Why I'm all in your mentions? Claiming you ain't really fucking with me. Asking Kardashian how you keep up with me. Fishing for Marlin, enjoying the heat. Catching rays, feet in the sand. So much magic to see. Dolphins, Jaguars, Panthers, down to the lightning you need. But watch out for them hurricanes. All of this prey gonna bring out them gators. Be my thunder rain. While I bring her home, say, baby, buccaneer. He wanna freak bitch. He wanna freak bitch. A certified freak bitch. She on some freak shit. He wanna freak bitch. He wanna freak bitch. A certified freak bitch. She on some freak shit.
Huge shout out to Ezra Bankz. One more time for the one time. Appreciate you for coming live on the show. Let's get into these next two songs. Shout out to Mr. Edit Up. Make sure y'all catch him performing October 22nd at the Thrill Fest. HotxMagOnlineRadio. You get my name. Let's go.
Go get a check, nigga. No disrespect, but I ain't met a nigga who could fuck with me yet, and I ain't met a bitch who could keep up with me yet. I'm jumping on and off a jet. I put that gold shit on my neck. I ain't taking no disrespect. I put holes in your chest. Oh, girl soaking, she wet, plus she gon' give me neck. I told her about that bag, so yeah, that paper, it come first. And I can have any girl I want, so I ain't dating off no thirst. And I like women who get money, so if you love me, let's go to work. Got a camera and a Mac and let me show you how to serve. I be on YouTube watching vids, studying shit. I'm a nerd, but I still hop out some bushes, leave a nigga shit all in the curtain. If you catch me in that kitchen, baby, don't you say a word. I've been getting busy lately, all I know is serve. I've been keeping killers with me, all they know is purge. I've been sleeping with that nigga with me, that dumb nigga, how I learned. Woo. Hey baby, tell me what you wanna do. Control all in my cup, and I'm passing out this 42. I use Annie's by the boatload. I don't fuck with Perkins for I'm a lazy dick, yo bitch quick, then I'm back in traffic making moves. I don't love no bitch out here, dog. I'm in love with making blues. When I told one bitch she white, then I told one hoe that she mainline too. Only hit her once, now she screaming she in love, but I can't reciprocate cause I'm a demon and a thug. I'm somewhere in the trenches, been scheming with the drugs. I'ma slide through, I'ma beat you down, and I'm leaving when I'm done. Added up the guard, but in the hood they call me slick. Ayy, watch me flick my wrist and turn this Yola to a whip. A glizzy with a switch, gold all on my neck and wrist. And they say every time I spit that shit, an automatic hit. And if you ever try to play me, that's when that automatic rip. 2, 2, 3, hit his body, end up knocking out his ribs. Baby girl is super free, and she got a lot of kids. But she gon' give me head, soon she put them on the bed. I might pay a light bill, and I'ma put something on the rent. But I'ma ignore it when she call, cause I ain't trying to hear a vent. Hey, nigga, tell me how you wanna play it. I'm wealthy, I've been copping major, I'm stealthy, I'll pop a hater. You know damn well I be in Florida with gators. Keep shells and shit to mashed potatoes. This hell, I lay in your grass with the flame, I'm gon' melt you. I aim through your glass with the laser gang.
Huge shout out again to Mr. Add It Up. Y'all tuned in to Hot HotxMagOnlineRadio. Make sure y'all follow me and submit your music for the next show. Let's go.
Oh,
hey, yo,
yeah,
Ray,
oh,
turn
yeah.
that up.
Sliding in the trenches with them demons, niggas hiding. We gon' stretch them when we see them, it's getting violent. Bring that pressure, we gon' sleep them, nice silent. Make a mess, can't leave them breathing, niggas dying. Tryna have his family grieving, leave them crying. I wanna see them crying. I wanna see them crying. Like we cry. Sliding through your hood and you know what I'm on. Tryna catch a nigga lacking so I can get him gone. Do this for my brothers who ain't make it home. We was out this bitch just thugging, we was banging chrome. Now you ain't here no more, I gotta make sure these niggas remember. It's summertime right now, we gon' leave them cold like it's December. And we can't do no white flag waving, ain't no peace, bitch, never. No, it's on the floor, it's up, it's stuck, it's beef forever. I lost my nigga, I lost my heart and all my empathy. Revenge is promise, I put that all on my energy. Waiting up in your cut like some peroxide. And we ain't squashing nothing, bitch, you gotta die. Sliding in the trenches with them demons, niggas hiding. We gon' stretch them when we see them, it's getting violent. Bring that pressure, we gon' sleep them, nice silent. Make a mess, can't leave them breathing, niggas dying. Tryna have his family grieving, leave them crying. I wanna see them crying. I wanna see them crying. Like we cry. Oh, like we cry. I wanna see them crying. I wanna see them crying. Like we cry. I wanna see them crying. I wanna see them crying. I wanna see them crying. Like we cry.
Y'all tuned in to Hot HotxMag Online Radio. Once again, make sure you submit your music at Hot HotxMag Online Radio. Hit me up. Let's get your song played on the next show. I appreciate everybody who tuned in and turned up with me tonight. I really do appreciate you guys. We out for tonight. Make sure you message me, especially if you want to interview on my show. Let's get it popping. We out. Peace.